Hello, and welcome back to LAAG Thirrin's Java 101. So today we're just going to have a very short episode introducing you to Scanner and how to make a new version of an object. Hopefully it'll make sense within the episode. And we're going to do a very simple program that sums 5 people's ages. So we always start by making our main statement. I just use control space there. Type in main control space, it'll print it all out for you. And now we're going to create our scanner object. So scanner is an object. So it starts with a capital. So that scanner there is the title of the object. It tells the compiler that we're going to be using scanner. Now we give it our own name to use throughout our project. So we're going to call it input because we're getting input from the keyboard. Equals, and we're going to say it's equal to a new scanner, not like an old scanner or anything like that. It's a new scanner, and we're going to get it from system in, which is the keyboard. Now it's red underlined because we haven't imported scanner into our program. So there we go, we've imported scanner. You could find it if you dug through all your files in java.util.scanner. And that's where you'll find the class files. But we really don't ever have to do that. Unless we never have to do it, basically. So now, we've created our new scanner. We're going to create a sum, just a primitive. A primitive is int, float, double, char, those ones, they're all primitives. String is not a primitive, string is an object. We can go into more detail about that later, but string is an object, the rest are primitives. So we've got int, now we're going to get five inputs. So we're going to use our for loop because we know how many times we want it to iterate. There we go, there's our for loop, basic for loop. And we're going to ask for the input of age. And then we're going to add our input number to sum. Now we can do this by either going sum equals sum plus input dot get next int. Now input is our scan object, which is scanning the keyboard for input, and it will look for integers that you've entered and pull them into sum. So this is what we've written, sum equals sum plus input dot next int. We can also write this using shorthand, plus equals input dot next int. And you'll probably see me use shorthand most of the time. This line and this line are exactly the same. You can also, if you wanted to change this to minus, you could just put a minus there, or multiply, or any normal algebraic function, you can just put there and it'll work. It basically means, plus equals basically means take whatever I'm using, sum, add something to sum, and then put it back into sum. That's it's what it means. So now we've got our for there. That's adding the person's ages to sum, and we're going to print that at the end. We're going to print sum of ages and sum. There we go. Now we'll run this program. Enter age. Oh, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 50! Our program works. So that is today's very basic episode into uh, creating a new object instance in your program, which is this. This is what you're doing. You're making a new instance of scanner and calling it input. How to import the object, and how we can use scanner to get keyboard input. So in the next episode, we'll take it further and for the rest of the episodes, probably we'll keep making more and more complex programs, um, and continue to learn how to create pretty cool stuff. At the moment, yeah, it's pretty boring, some of ages, but it's all stepping stones. So little bits at a time. Thanks for watching. Check the blog. I'll put the code up on there. See you next time.